I'm gonna talk about the Bob, right? Just to kind of share how versatile this thing is. Being in the military, I can appreciate something that can survive a lot of abuse. And this bad boy, it survived Disneyland. I mean, come on, how much more abuse can you put something through? So first of all, the Bob is versatile like this, right? It is a huge deal. The second that my wife grabs this thing, she drops it way down to here, right? So it feels like, I don't know, like you're pushing grandma in her wheelchair. But as soon as I get it, I pop this bad boy all the way up. I like it up here. I like to have the shoulders high when I run. And then there's times where like you're trying to squeeze into an elevator, instantly all the way up. You could literally get another foot closer to there and you can fit yourself in an elevator without any problems in the world. This right here is your little drink cart, right? And it also carries your stuff, and it comes with a little security pouch. You can put your stuff in there and zip it closed. But the Bob's such a smooth riding vehicle that you really don't even need to zip it closed, because we let stuff just ride on top while I'm sprinting with this bad boy, because these shocks just take it and absorb it. It's awesome. This allows for, as a parent, right? You never know what's going on with your kids, really, truly, right? But this is about as close as you can get. You can stop here, you can peer down at them and see what weird things they're doing. You get your little window into your child's life, but at the same time, if you're like, okay, I've had enough, I'm good. Boom, child gone, like you don't even have one. It's like this instant little wall of freedom between the two of you. And it keeps the suns out of their faces, right? Because the kids don't want to have a sun in their face. Then when the air's real crisp, especially when you're jogging down by the ocean, you pop these bad boys up, the kids are getting that fresh air, you know, it kind of rejuvenates the spirit a little bit. You have the ability to lock the kids in, right? It even has lumbar support, if you haven't noticed that. And do kids need lumbar support? No. Okay, they're little rubber elephants, but it's there, it exists. Look at these, it's even got padding all the way through it. This right here, clutch. Kids, trash, everything. Boom, boom, boom. My daughter Bella knows, take trash, stick it in the pockets. Because there's nothing more frustrating than clipping along at a really good pace, right? And then trash comes popping out. Because then it's your civic duty to pick that shit up. So Tegan, she's my 1.5-year-old, right? Sometimes she doesn't want to ride, right? She doesn't appreciate the glide and the beautiful hour that the Bob can give you of just, you know, meandering around. So sometimes I have to strap her in, right? And this thing right here, when you strap the babies in, they ain't going nowhere, okay? Fact, you put her in there, she's stuck. You can actually drop them all the way back if you want. The only time we really laid the girls back was when they were pretty young, about 9 months or so. As soon as they could start holding their head up, then you can start running with them a little bit. Otherwise they jostle too much. But when they were really young, we'd lay them back a little bit. This right here, you might see this and think, that's not organic to the Bob. It's not, okay? You don't really have to have it either. This right here is literally a bike repair kit for the tires. It's got a little pump and all that kind of stuff. And the entire time I've had this bad boy, so at least 4 years, this thing has we've never had it blow a tire out unless we actually deliberately went over some crazy stuff. Let's talk about the front tire of this thing. It's so incredible because it provides so much stability while you're actually running. It's so smooth in its transition. This one, because it just has just enough friction, I guess you'd say, against it, it's always moving forward smoothly. And then if you want to, if you're running some type of straightaway, all you have to do is flip a little switch right here, bam, and it locks this front tire straight so that you don't have to worry about it moving left or right. Let's talk about the old shocks in this bad boy. So as we come kind of down here, you have the ability to kind of adjust bounce that this bad boy has. You can make it more rigid, you can stand it up a little bit more, whatever it is you want to do. But as you can see, wham, 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 that thing just takes it, right? It absorbs it real nice. So to break this bad boy down, all you do is you pop these two things, one on each side. So wham, drop it forward. Then the next step, simple pull, and it's done. Bam, things collapse. Even when you try and put it in the back of a trunk, it's a little bit wide, but Bob thought of everything. If you just pull up on these bad boys here, you can slide the tire straight off. It takes about 6 inches off, so it makes it so you can slide it in the back of just about any car you could possibly imagine. Then when you get there, you just take it and you push them right back in, and boom, they're good to go. And there's really one final component that I want to talk through, which is pretty smooth on this bad boy. Did you just see that? Did you just see how easy that was? Telling you. The last thing you need to take note of is this bad boy. Now, you wouldn't think too much about it. It's so intuitive. Whoever designed this is a stinking genius. So sometimes you just got to kick this bad boy down, run around the front, do your thing, come back around, watch the swipe, wham, boom, and you're off. It's that simple. And I've tried other strollers, right? They have like that stupid little thing like down by the tire, or they have this other like a really skinny bar. It's really hard to manipulate with your foot. This thing is like, I don't know, you know Jesus was involved, whoever came up with this concept. This bad boy right here, we literally take this thing on airplanes. We took this thing to Disneyland. We take this thing when we're going to a mall. We were evacuated from Savannah, Georgia. We took this bad boy, okay? That's how clutch this is. Because when you're moving with the girls, you have this right here. It might not look like much, but you can see just some of the stuff that I've pulled out of the bottom of this thing. It all fits. It all fits, and it's safe and secure, and this thing glides along so smooth, you don't ever have to worry about losing anything. So bottom line, Bob's awesome. Click the link below if you want one of these bad boys. If you care about your kids and family, get a Bob.